The Los Angeles Dodgers are the 2025 World Series champions, and after going back-to-back, Major League Baseball finally has back-to-back champions for the first time in over 25 years, and it is safe to say, with the core of Ohtani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, America's pastime now officially belongs to Japan. And of course, the social and media manipulation is, well, the Dodgers are a billion-dollar team owned by hedge fund billionaires, and yes, that is correct. But it would be Dave Roberts who mixed and matched the bullpen to get the Game 7 victory. And yeah, $1 billion being spent on Ohtani, who the majority of his contract is deferred, allowed the Dodgers to give Yamamoto $325 million because the poverty-minded, penny-pitching, billion-dollar entity known as the New York Yankees didn't want to give him the money. And Sasaki, starter turned deadly bullpen closer, and I'm sure he'll go back to being a starter. This core, the future for the Dodgers, is secured, and no one will ever be able to stop this team. And as for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays lose. Vladimir Guerrero, I don't give a damn about his effort, how he left it all on the field. The stats and numbers do not lie. The Blue Jays, at the end of the day, 91.7% chance to win Game 7. They were up 4-3 at the top of the 9th inning. Heartbreaking loss, IDGAF. More social media manipulation. Vladdy Jr., last player left in the dugout. Nobody gives a fuck. And as a matter of fact, superstar players need to stop doing this, because remember the last two times Stephon Diggs was watching there as his team was losing in the Super Bowl or losing in the AFC Championship game. And guess what? He never went back. He never won it all. And I'd a prophet decree the same for Vladdy, as once again, the Toronto Blue Jays lose. Another viral photo. Shout out to my sister Harpy's Fury. Will Smith, for the 6th straight year, has won the World Series. This man is the NBA equivalent of Robert Horry. Fate or destiny? I will let you be the judge. By the way, speaking of judge, Aaron Judge will never know what it's like to win a World Series because he's a dud in the postseason. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is the MVP, as well he should be. The man only started Game 6 and closed Game 7. A performance unlike anything we've ever seen before. And here's the pitch count. 96 in Game 6, 34 in Game 7, World Series captured. Yamamoto also becomes only the second player since Randy Johnson to win 3 World Series games. Insane. Yamamoto's splitter was one of the most devastating pitches in his arsenal. Prophet decrees, look for pitchers to add the splitter to their repertoire, because his splitter and his curveball, he would throw it anytime, anywhere, absolutely devastated the Toronto Blue Jays. They had no answer for this pitch. All Ohtani and Yamamoto know how to do is win. Together, in 2023, they won the World Baseball Classic Championship, and now they are back-to-back World Series champions. I mean, this is what Cole and Judge was supposed to be, but we know how that turned out because they're duds in the postseason. The social and media manipulation will say that the Dodgers brought a World Series. The truth is, you could hand out the contracts, but it is up to the players to deliver. Ask the Yankees. Rodon and Max Fried couldn't even get to the 5th inning. These guys collectively and individually knew what they had to do. It was all arms on deck for Game 7, and they stood and delivered, and as a result, back-to-back World Series champions. And for pitchers like Snell and Glasnow, they get their first ever World Series. And here's the did you know? Did you know that there are only 2 Japanese-born World Series MVPs? Yamamoto now joins Matsui. Amazing. Congratulations to the World Series champions, the LA Dodgers, and fuck the Toronto Blue Jays, because again, the Blue Jays lose, and that is facts. Woo!